But remember, test the Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Test the Jesus. So, Joe wants to get into this. Here we go.
No, I mean, I think it's a good addition. Because I find it very, very entertaining. Because Tom comes to me with the bumper sticker he saw.
Yeah, so what happened was, I saw this one, and it was like writing. I was like, what does that say? So I got closer. It said, why are you testing my Jesus? And I go, what the fuck? I'm like, what does that mean? And I look, because at one point I couldn't read. I thought there was something else there. Yeah. And it was like a heart or something. I'm like, what the fuck does testing my Jesus mean?
I don't either. I don't know.
So I texted Joe. I'm like, you can't believe these fucking hillbillies.
Yeah, and I thought it was the funniest shit I'd ever heard, but I Googled it. And I guess the Jesus in me is part of it. But, like, why wouldn't you test the Jesus anyways? Like, yeah, you gotta know it's there.
My problem is, like, to me, that's like a fucking war cry. It's like, you want to test my Jesus? You know what I mean? At first I read it, I'm like, you're going to test my Jesus? And I'm like, what does that mean? And I was like, you want to test my Jesus? You want to test my Jesus? Like, fucking, I was sitting there going, there's so many ways that I can do this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand what's the proper way.
Yeah.
And Joe's like, it's a popular bumper sticker.
Yeah, I saw that. I had to Google it because I hadn't heard of it. But I thought it was hilarious that the bumper sticker just cut off at test my Jesus.
That's what it stopped at. And it looked like, it looked purposely that way. Because the way they had the tailgate and all that shit. Yeah. And fucking... I was like, what the fuck is this supposed to mean?
I don't know, but, like, come on now.
But
like,
what happened was, this is what I ended up doing. I blew right past him and just kept on going. I was like, test this, Jesus. I was like, they're driving too slow. Wow! I was on the freeway.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, Jesus.
That's what I was like. I was sitting there going the whole way. I'm like, test my Jesus. State troopers right there taking radar. I'm like, test my Jesus.
Oh, fuck. Anyways.
Like, fucking... And what also cracks me up with religions is, like, it seems to be the oldest the religion is, the more people believe in it. Because, like, what
it's
kills
got history, Tom.
I know, but what kills me with fucking religions is that fucking... Scientology is made fun of so hardcore, right? It was written by a guy who actually writes science fiction novels. So people are like, oh, he's some bullshit.
Yeah.
But... Jesus was a carpenter who convinced a bunch of other guys to write a bunch of shit for him.
Exactly. And I feel like how new Scientology is hurts it. I feel like it's not been around the block yet.
I think if Scientology's been around for like 1,000 years,
it'd be a religion.
I think it'd be a religion.
Like a recognized one.
But so many Christians I've met in my life, you're like, why are you acting like this? And you know in their head they're going, well, I believe in this person, so I can act like an asshole to this fucking person.
I think they're trying to help you out.
Yeah,
if I'm an asshole to this guy, he'll see Jesus in
bullshit.
me.
It's bullshit. And that's why, like, in my head, somebody who fucking doesn't think that there's any life after what we have right now would actually enjoy life more than somebody who thinks that they're going to go to heaven or hell. Because this guy's like, fuck it, I'm going to hell anyways. Or fucking...
They appreciate it more.
They appreciate
You appreciate life more because this Christian's like, I got heaven to look forward to.
Exactly. He's like, I don't need to pay this tip. Fuck you. I'm going to heaven.
Yeah.
Because I believe in God. This guy tells me this other guy doesn't.
Like, when you look at the teachings of Jesus, it's not hate of anybody.
No, it's supposed to be love everybody.
Love everybody. And
But they have like 1,000 different sects that fight amongst themselves.
They do. That's what's so fucked up about Christianity.
Yeah.
Like, Presbyterian, Baptist, blah, blah, blah. All these other, like, and you all...
Catholic.
And they interpret it differently.
Evangelical.
Like, each thing means something fucking different. Like, to us, it means this. But to me...
And that's crap. It is fucked up.
I mean, it has a good message. It does have a good message.
Oh, it's always a good message.
It's always a good message, but everybody interprets it differently.
The wrong way.
In the wrong way. And, like, how can we depend on this... thousands of year old thing being interpreted right or even like deciphered correctly?
I wish I would wear pants. My legs look white as fuck.
Usually,
yeah, you're right. Like
who translated that and did they translate it correctly? And come on now, This is what we're hanging our hats on. Fucking carpenter.
Like I shit on Christianity so much.
I think it's because that's where we come from.
Well, but what I also do remember about the Bible, they talk about a cashless system, and like you have to get like a barcode in your hand.
Yes, the mark of the beast. Mark of the beast.
We're pretty close to that right now, aren't we?
I mean, we are.
And like that's the only thing. Like I'm scared. Like I feel like when I die, I'm hoping it's not black. So if I go if I go to fucking heaven,
yeah,
I go, listen, guy. I thought it'd be cool if you guys were real, but I thought it was never gonna happen. And these assholes made me get a chip. They're like, Chip, send him to hell. Ah!
I mean, that's what they say would happen.
That's what they say would happen. So, but what kills me is like, we are so close to that.
Yeah, we are. We are so close to that. Apple Pay, bullshit like that, just tapping shit. Next thing you know, it's in your fucking hand.
Oh, dude.
Just who you go with. But then, is it real?
Yeah, is it?
Because if it's
if they were really good storytellers
and they just
like what they're like?
It's a coincidence.
Yeah. The Bible's like the people who wrote the Revelations, who wrote Revelations, John, whatever the fuck his name was.
What's the most outlandish?
Yeah, he was probably sitting there going, man, how can we get people to convince that they are going to heaven? They're like, hey man, what if you could pay by your hands? And he's like,
what the fuck do you mean?
Well, he goes, what do you mean? Like, I grab you off and pay you that way? You're like, no. It'd be great, but.
It'd be great.
But. No, you pay with your hands. You scan your hand. He's like, scan it?
What the fuck is
What's a scan? He's like, you don't know. It's like aliens. Would it be fucked up if it was like aliens from like fucking. They were from the future and they came back.
Yeah.
They're trying to
use their debit cards.
Yeah, they're like, what's happening? Like, you guys need a scanner. He's like, scanner?
What the fuck is that?
He's like, we have an ATM. He's like, what is an ATM? Automated transition machine? Yeah. Like, what?
What's a machine?
What's a machine? You see that little wheel you got going on there?
That's a machine.
Sort of.
It's kind of a machine. They will say it's a machine in the future.
Oh, I don't feel like this bit went as good as it did the first time. I don't get why people hate Jews so much. Like, I really don't get it, dude. Like,
I mean, what have they done?
I don't know. I feel like they've been victims everywhere they turned around. Jesus was a Jew.
He was a Jew.
He got persecuted by the Romans, and they were hanging people up. And the Jews. And he's like, I'm fucked.
Yeah, exactly. But what have they done other than make Jesus? Because that's really all there is Jesus was a Jew.
They made so many great, like Jerry Seinfeld.
Well, I'm saying bad. What bad have they done?
What have they? I don't understand why people hate them.
They own Hollywood. That's a crime.
They make great movies. Like fucking, yeah, I've yet to understand that stereotype. Because I feel like what just came out of my mouth was really bad.
I'm not taking it that way.
I'm not saying it's that. Hard. I'm saying, but anti-Semitism, I don't understand. What? You know what one of my favorite desserts is? Kugel.
Kugel? What's that?
It's a fucking Jewish dish, which is delicious. But we gotta cut this out.
Not all of it.
Yes.
But
all of it. we would be painted as things that we were not being painted as. But everyone was shit on us really bad. Well, it could make us famous.
It's our big break. Offend everybody.
Now, guys, don't come for me. Because I'm not trying to start a war. I'm just saying this is my opinion. Now, I know in this day and age, opinions don't matter.
but it all basically probably revolved around is, like, I don't know. It's very ironic that all these ones are like the Christianity
that believe that something's going to happen, treat people worse. Than,
exactly. Cool spot.
I mean, me, 100%, I believe 100% that Jesus was a real person. I believe 100% the Romans tortured the fuck out of him.
Oh, yeah.
I believe 100% that he died on a cross. I do not believe that he was the son of God. Now, do I believe in Chi? I do believe in that.
Oh,
because I've done Tai Chi. And you do certain movements and breathing.
No, do you
that
feel?
You could feel like something inside you I don't know what that is.
I could get behind that.
I don't know what that. Maybe I think that's just that you're harnessing an energy. It's not necessarily a soul.
No,
but your brain is still constructing it. So perhaps it's a placebo effect. And people are like,
it could be a placebo.
Could be.
It could be.
But I'm telling you, when you do Tai Chi, it feels like you're like.
You can feel the energy
that
they're talking
of energy that
you're
releasing.
Oh,
yes! Yes! Thank you. Would it be fucked up if, like, fucking every fucking religious figure, like, their soul, or their essence went to a different body?
And so, like, Jesus,
it's the same guy. So it's like Jesus turns into Dalai Lama. When Dalai Lama dies, there's another Dalai Lama. But that Dalai Lama goes to Muhammad. He dies. He turns into a fucking Billy Graham. He dies. He turns to David Koresh.
I think it all depends on where he lives when he's born. When he's reincarnated as Jesus or whatever the fuck.
So there was some fucking
like he
Buddhism.
just springs up. No, he just springs up wherever.
No.
I think of what you're describing sounds like he's wherever the fuck.
But I don't think there's a thing like a zone difference. I think it's just
no zone difference. It's random.
I just think it like the universe is like, oh, now you gotta go over here. Bam! He's like, shit.
Yeah,
I'm the Dalai Lama, and then he dies. He's like, fuck, I'm stalling.
So
and then he dies.
Quantum leap Jesus.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Oh fuck. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh shit.